Hi everyone, welcome to today's video here on the Yoga by Candace YouTube channel. Today I'm coming at you from St. Louis, Missouri, where I am staying at Seven Gables Inn, and they have this beautiful room here that's suitable for all sorts of different events, including yoga, and I'm going to share a little yoga stretch flow that you can do if you are a runner or just feeling tight through the hips or through the legs. This is also going to be really great for people who are traveling and who have been sitting for long periods of time. So when you're ready, come to stand tall and we'll get started. So finding your way into a comfortable standing position, look down at your feet and take your feet about hip distance. Lift your toes up, spread them as wide as you can, and then set them down. Roll your shoulders back, stand really tall. Go ahead and close your eyes and just take a couple deep breaths here. With each exhale, just allow whatever happened earlier to fizzle out into the background. Beginning to reconnect with your breath. And as you're ready, quietly open up the eyes. Excuse me. Begin to shift your weight over onto your right foot and lift your left knee out in front of you. Interlace the fingers in front of the shin and pull the leg into your body. Give your knee a nice hug in. You'll feel a gentle stretch through the back of the hip. And then as you're ready, gently release your hands. Begin to bend your standing leg and cross your ankle over your right thigh. Take your hands to your hips and begin to shift your torso down towards your shin. So I'll just turn so you can see me a little bit better. So the closer you bring your chest towards your shin, the more you're going to feel this through the back of your hip. Keep a gentle foot flex of your lifted foot. Take some big breaths in. And then as you're ready, come to stand tall and bring the foot back down. We'll do the same thing on the other side. So shift your weight over onto your left foot and lift your right knee out in front of you as you hug the knee in towards your chest. Gentle flex of the foot. Try to stay nice and tall here. Try not to lean back. Try to keep collarbones broad. So to do that, you can draw your shoulder blades towards one another. Use your core to stay light and lifted. And then as you're ready, you can release the knee and begin to cross the ankle over the thigh, bringing your hands to your hips. Your back is nice and long. Toes are spread. And reach the torso down towards the shin. And take some big breaths here. As you inhale, begin to rise up and you'll come to stand. And then we'll take the feet a little bit wider, well, quite a bit wider than hip distance. And take goddess legs, so about 90-degree big bend in the knees. And bring the hands down onto the inner thighs, fingers pointing down towards the ground. And then as you're ready, you begin to shift your left shoulder in towards the center. And you'll feel a nice stretch through your inner thigh. Keep pressing the knees out back behind you so that your arches stay light and lifted. Use your breath to comb through any tension you feel through the inner legs. And as you inhale, find your way back to center and take it over to the other side. So right shoulder comes in now. You may notice that one leg feels tighter than the other. Full breaths in and out. And then inhale, come back to center. Heel toe your feet in and find your way down onto your shins. We're gonna find our way into gate pose. So let's start with the left leg extended, toes pointed towards the front. Take your left fingertips, slide them down your legs, and lift your right arm up overhead. Try to find some length through both side bodies. Tuck your lower ribs in. Try not to stick your butt out. And then as you're ready, slowly come back to center. And bring the knee back in. And we'll take it over to the other side. So right leg will extend, toes point towards the front. And press the outer edge of the foot into the ground. Take the right fingertips, slide them down your leg, and lift the left arm up overhead, breathing some space and length into the side bodies. Take your gaze out underneath your armpit. And breathe full, deep breaths. As you inhale, find your way back to center. And then we'll come down onto all fours. So bring the hands about shoulder distance, spread the fingers a whole lot, and take the knees about hip distance. As you inhale, lift your head and your tailbone, look up. As you exhale, round the back. Lower the head, push the ground away, breathe some space into the place between the shoulder blades. As you inhale, lift your head and tailbone. As you exhale, push the ground away, and then round through the upper back. On your next inhale, walk your hands in towards your knees and come to stand tall. And then take the right foot out in front, big bend in that right leg. You're gonna press into the right heel and begin to, I'm just gonna actually turn so you can see this way. You begin to press into the right heel, and you can gently tilt your pelvis back, and you should feel a good stretch through the top of the left leg. So we're looking to stretch the hip flexor here. Breathe some space and length into any areas of tightness. And then from here, lift your left arm up overhead. And gently release. We'll take it over to the other side now. So your left foot will come out in front. Big bend in the left leg. Press into your left heel. Begin to tilt the pelvis back, and you should feel a stretch through the top of the hip flexor here. Breathe some space and length through any bits of tightness that you identify. And then as you're ready, lift the right arm up overhead. And we'll gently release. Finding your way back onto all fours. You're gonna come up for a downward facing dog. First one of the day, so you can pedal out the legs. Shake your head. And then as you inhale, walk your feet forward towards the front. Inhale to halfway lift. And exhale to forward fold. Begin to bend your knees so much you come to sit down and extend your legs out in front of you. Remove the flesh from underneath the sitting bones so that your sits bones are firmly grounded into your mat. Gently flex your feet. And as you inhale, lift your arms up overhead. And as you exhale, bring the hands down wherever they fall. So maybe that's down by the knees or the shins or the ankles, or you can grab hold of the bottom of the feet, or you could take the peace fingers to the big toes. Whatever feels good, do that. And then bring your awareness to the base of your spine, and as you inhale, ripple up through your spine to find some length. Draw your shoulder blades towards one another, and then exhale, melt your belly down towards your thighs. So in this position, we're trying to find some openness through the hamstrings. Try to find a little bit of movement with each breath. So maybe your upper back lifts as you inhale a little bit, and as you exhale, your belly reaches down towards the thighs even more. As you inhale, gently release, long arms, look ahead. As you exhale, release your hands. We'll bend the right knee up towards the sky, then out towards your right, and then square your upper body over your left leg. Keep the left foot gently flexed, fingertips down by your side, and then begin to spider the fingers forward for a nice stretch through not only the back of the left leg, but also through the low back as well. You probably feel this on the right side of the low back, maybe even into the right hip. So again, with each exhale, we're looking to draw the belly down towards the left leg, trying to keep the shoulders even. One shoulder should not be higher than the other. And trying to find length through the back of the left leg. As you inhale, begin to walk your hands back. Bring the right hand underneath the right knee, lift it up, and then send it out in front of you. Bend the left knee and send the left knee out to your left. Gentle flex of the right foot, spread the toes. Square the upper body over the right leg, and then fingertips come down by your side and begin to walk your hands out in front of you. You might notice that one foot or one leg feels tighter than the other, or maybe you notice more of a stretch on one hip than the other. No worries, it usually has to do with how you live your life off the mat, so just begin to pay attention to that if you want to even it out. So again, we're looking to find some length through the back of the right leg and through the back of the low back. Full, deep, powerful breaths. Each inhale, finding length through the spine, and with each exhale, melting the belly down towards the thigh. On your next inhale, begin to walk your hands back. And then gently take the left hand underneath the left knee, bring it up towards the sky, and then you can extend the legs. From here, we're going to come into collar's pose, so you can open up the knees out to the side. Bottoms of the feet will come to touch. Bring the thumbs into the arches of the feet and begin to open up the feet like a book. Now, if your knees are up like this, just means you have tight hips, no big deal. What you would probably want to do is sit on a yoga block, or if you have like a folded blanket, you can sit on that as well. It's going to help to tilt your pelvis so that it's in a more neutral position and not posteriorly tilted. So from here, you're going to take a deep breath in, lengthen up through your spine. And as you exhale, reach your heart forward, intending to open up through the knees. So once again, if your knees are up a little higher, you can use your elbows to press into your inner thighs to open up a bit more. We always want to notice the difference between discomfort and pain. So if you are in pain, definitely back off. If you are uncomfortable, see if you can take a deep breath in and out and use your breath to work through any discomfort that you feel. So we're opening up through the inner thighs now. And across glute medius. And very gently for the quads. As you inhale, rise up. Bring the hands underneath the knees. Press the knees together. From here, we're going to extend the left leg and bend the right knee once again. But bring the right knee in front of you. Bring the right foot by your hip. Lean over onto one side so that you can take the calf muscle and just push the flesh away from you. Gentle flex of the left foot. And then as you're ready, you'll slowly begin to walk your hands back, maybe coming down onto your forearms. Maybe your forearms is enough, or maybe you want to go all the way down. If you're going all the way down, you can just keep the natural curve of your spine here. So puff out your chest will be helpful. To do that, it might take some pressure off the quad, but pressure is okay, pain is not okay. So you just want to be really mindful about what you're feeling. Use your breath. Don't push yourself too hard, but definitely try to find your edge. The edge is just the place where it's like the space between the known and the unknown. So what do you know you can do, and what are you a little unsure of in terms of your range of motion? And then find that space. Go there and breathe. On your next inhale, bring the hands down to the ground and begin to press yourself up into a seated position. You can bring the knee up and out, and we'll do the same thing on the other side. So left knee will bend and just come up onto your right hip so that you can press the left calf away from you. Gentle flex of the right foot as you slowly begin to lean back. Maybe you're coming down onto your forearms here. Maybe you're going to stay there. Or maybe you'll come all the way down, and if so, want to just have the upper back on the mat, and you can puff the chest out just to protect the quad here. So breathe some space and length into whatever you're feeling. You may notice that one side is tighter than the other. No worries, just deep breathing. On your next inhale, begin to rise up. Gently lift your knee and extend your leg. And it might feel nice to just do a little shake. From here, come to sit tall into a comfortable seated position and bring your hands to heart center. Lowering your chin towards your chest, just take a moment to scan your body. Notice how you feel now compared to how you felt at the beginning of your practice. Maybe set an intention for the rest of your day. As you're ready, seal it in. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, you can leave them below in the comments section and I will be in touch. I do try to read every comment, so please feel free to leave a comment or leave a question and I will answer as soon as I can. Thanks again for tuning in. Don't forget, you can download our app, Yoga by Candace, one word, which you can find in the iTunes App Store. And thank you so much to the hotel for this beautiful space. I will put the link in the description box so you can check them out the next time you are in St. Louis. Take care and have a great day.